We're over here at a Filipina friend's birthday party, and I told them some songs that I like, you know, like Six Sockle Mine right here. So they busted it out singing it. That's pretty cool. You're still holding my hand. Oh, and then you walk away just tonight. That's true, that's why you turn me around. You turn my whole world upside down.
No, I just meet her at Costco. I live here a while. Yeah.
Okay, you're the one who wants to eat Costco. Okay.
No, I don't work at Costco.
Yeah, don't knock me down.
Let's not knock Karen over.
Although
I mean, it would be funny and all, but let's not.
What? You know what?
You would laugh if
Why is older than her?
Excuse me?
She's 3 months older than
Yes,
me.
only 3 months
Oh,
old.
you're the same age?
Yeah.
Oh.
3 months older.
That
I'm
means
just
I'm
putting
5
the
years.
order
I'm 5 years older than you.
Do you have like packing tape?
Packing tape, I think with this thing.
So I can
try
feel
this.
the pain because I'm older than you.
Are you guys having
We
fun
can sing
outside?
happy
Oh yeah,
birthday.
singing good songs, talking, good time. Looking at your garden out there, you got some beautiful stuff growing.
Yeah.
Okay. Sing first.
Okay.
Ready?
Stand up.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Melinda. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Wow!
Sa baba ka. O yan, sa baba. Yan. Thank you. Okay, now, I need a, can I have more please?
Sana ay malasing mo kami. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Tama na.
Good morning, everybody. It is a cloudy day in Texas, and the temperatures have been sinking. Yeah, I think summer has came to an end. Close out to another season's right around the corner. Now, summer hadn't officially ended, but it's not far away. But the high temperatures, they have definitely come to a halt. And thank goodness that we had a mild summer here, that we didn't hit those real high extremes, and that the high temperatures we did have only lasted a short while. So real excited for fall to happen. If we get a little bit of rainfall, I'm planning on hooking on to a disc that I have and disking up some of these fields, dragging them out, and I've got another ripper that I may want to come back over with it too and break this little pan down low in there. May run the ripper first and then the disc second, drag it. And I'm planning on doing a little bit of seeding as well. Not a whole lot of seeding, but I do want to do a little bit in some places. So that's some fall plans. We'll see how these rains going on, and if it don't all of a sudden become too much rain and become too muddy to do that. Yeah, everything's always a gamble with farming. Well, as you seen, that bucket truck rolling in the driveway here, that belongs to my uncle. Lives around the corner from me here, about a mile. And he has a sign company. Well, that bucket truck right there, I used it once before starting on my metal building back there up doing a little bit of work, and he had to have it back, and I've never got back on the building again. I mean, it's just me straight up not getting it done because we have bigger priorities, and one of them was to go over there and build that house in the Philippines, which we've got it up and pretty much dried in right now, and upon our return there we'll finish that home. But here I need to finish this steel building. Now there's multiple things going on with that building. I need that to store my tractors in, my hay baler in, equipment like that that costs a lot of money and you don't want to leave them out in the weather. I also would like to have that to lock my vehicles up in when I'm gone as well, instead of leaving them underneath this carport here in front of me. And they get just coated in dust and dirt and everything when we're gone. My uncle, he's got this bucket truck here, but they were using it on a job and the lift wouldn't come back down. And they messed around jumping across solenoids and stuff on it at that time, and they finally got it down. And they ordered a part and changed on there, and they thought that maybe they fixed it and it seemed like it was working, and then they took it to another job and it got stuck in the air again. And this time they end up having to call a lift company, you know, that works on these type things, and did an emergency call and come out and got the lift down and bled off the outriggers, and they had to hoist these outriggers up and put ratchet straps on them to get it home. Well, I've got a little bit of experience with these bucket trucks. I'm no expert by any means. I think I can probably get this going. I'm hoping I can. So I made a deal with my uncle, because this was just sitting over there. They hadn't been able to use it because they hadn't had time to even deal with getting it going. He's got other trucks. I said, you know what, if you'll bring this truck to me, I'll try to chase down and see if I can fix what the problem is. And if I fix it, I want to use it and get my building done back here. So I think it's going to work out. That shop, I'm building it pretty tall, and the reason I'm building it so tall is because I like to work on things, and I like to build things and all, and I like to have clearance on the roof if I want to work on something big, something tall. Even like that fifth wheel, you know, you get it in there, but then you want some room that you can stand up and walk on top, for instance. Just using that as a good for instance, because it's about to be in there. So, you know, you don't want it where it just barely clears and, you know, your air conditioner's got a foot above them, you know, clearance, but you got to get up there and crawl around and scoot around to try to work on top. I want it to where I have some headspace up there where I can get up there and fully stand up and walk around and not have just all the heat right there on me as well. So I want a tall building. It's been my work for years, was building steel buildings. And it doesn't cost much more money to build them a few feet taller. It might say Ford, but that's a Cummins purring inside. 5.9 liter. Boy, that tree sap really got it. Yep, that's 5.9 liter Cummins in there. There's a lot of these trucks and buses and all. Came with the 5.9. Boy, I love listening to those Cummins. So I still got round bales of hay I gotta get off the field. I got some down here on a corner pasture, and I've got, I think, 80 rolls over in another field that I've still got to get up. And I'm needing to move the cows into grazing on those patches as well, other herds. So I'm gonna check all fluid levels in this tractor, and it's gonna be time for it to get back out in the field and get that up and over with this week. That's what I'm about to get on right now. I rolled this hay a while back and never got it off the field, just a little old corner down here. I just really didn't care. I wasn't in no big hurry. I just let it sit here. There's some pretty good grazing in here right now. And I probably should have these bales put together end to end. It helps preserve them, seal them up. But I didn't. I noticed I ain't the only one that's been like that around here this year. There's big corporate farms over near to me, and I noticed all their hay still sitting in the field too. And where they did put it in hay trap, it's about the sloppiest job I'd ever seen. I don't know if they just had new help, untrained help. I got a cousin that manages a big ranch. One helps my cows when I'm gone. He said they're having a lot of trouble with help on the ranch. Said they can't pay the big prices on that ranch that these people want to work. They rather stay at home, you know, draw that check, or flip hamburgers. Yeah, just nobody wants to put that hard work in anymore, you know. And it can be some hard work for sure. There's some good grazing on this field here right now. Absolutely is. I kind of been holding out all this forest back here in the back and all. There's a herd of deer staying up in there, and I don't know, I just want to pick me a buck out of that crew this fall. It's not far away now, and I was kind of wanting to hold out on putting them over here until after I got me a buck, but we'll see.